Hey everybody, JCB here at the Awesomist, and you're watching the Awesomist Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing a complete unboxing and review of the HP G4 Chromebook, as well as the Gumdrop Chromebook protective cases. Chromebooks are lightweight, low-energy, internet-only notebooks created by Google. They run the Chrome OS and offer a hassle-free, if very limited, experience. Remember back in the 90s and everybody was buying desktops and they didn't really care about the specs because all they wanted to do was check their email and surf the web? Well, that's what Chromebooks are perfect for. They can be found as affordable as $120 online, and if you have a kid who just needs to type some things up for school and maybe wants to watch some YouTube videos, they work perfect. They're also great for surfing the web when you're already down for the night and then suddenly you realize while you're laying in bed that you forgot to book that hotel room or reply to that important email. Really, anything that has to do with a lot of typing is so much easier on a Chromebook than it is on a tablet or smartphone. And because the Chrome OS is basically a heavily modified version of Linux and is thus unable to install executable programs, it's virtually impossible for them to become infected by viruses or the system files to be corrupted. And just recently they announced that Chromebooks are going to be getting the ability to run Android apps natively. And that's a pretty big deal. I've used programs like BlueStacks in the past to emulate Android apps with varying success. So the ability to run Android apps natively is huge. They'll run the way they're supposed to, and Chromebooks until now have been limited to Google products that are designed to run in the browser. Things like Google Docs, Google Sheets, etc. This new change means that Chromebooks will now have access to over 2.2 million apps. That makes these guys even more of a threat to tablets and netbooks than they ever were before. So let's get right to unboxing the HP G4 Chromebook. So here's the box. As you can see, it's got a little scuffed up in shipping, but that's basically like a hard piece of plastic. I'm gonna cut this. There we go. Open that up. And got these instructions. I doubt there's gonna be anything funny on these. Let's see here. Inside this box we have it looks like the power adapter, so that's good. And let's just go ahead and open up this thing here. So there it is. That is the G4 by HP. It's pretty thin, as you can see here. Looks pretty good. One thing I really want to test is how well the HP G4 can handle full screen 1080p YouTube video. Now one thing I'm noticing is that the video does look a little choppy in certain places. That could be my network connection. But this is full 1080p video being played directly from YouTube, and it's actually handling it pretty well. I also want to check how this thing works with games. This is Save the Day. It's a helicopter game where you have to save a bunch of people stuck in a fire, and I have to say it's running pretty well. Again, it slows down here and there, but this could be due to the fact that I didn't install the game as an add-on to Chrome, and it's actually running in browser. Still, it's doing pretty well. And lastly, we're going to test it using some WebGL examples. WebGL is similar to OpenGL or DirectX, but is used on the internet to create 3D objects, animations, and other types of computer-generated content. Now, if you're going to be bringing this thing with you to school or work or even just on vacation, you're going to want to protect it. Enter Gumdrop cases. These little cases are really amazing if their ads on YouTube are to be believed. They show a drop test from 10 feet in the air onto a hard floor without the Chromebook breaking. So these have some pretty simple packaging. It's basically just a cardboard sleeve wrapped around a plastic bag, and inside is a case. So we're just going to slide this off and open this here. And there's our case. You open it up and it's basically felt on the inside. It's got some instructions down here at the bottom about how to put it on your Chromebook. And the edges are all really rigid plastic to help offer some more protection. Putting it on is pretty simple. Basically, you just slide the Chromebook into the top section and then slide the bottom into the bottom section and close the case to completely seal it in. So that's really easy. It looks pretty cool, and apparently it offers a lot of protection. It also comes off pretty easily too. So yeah, Chromebooks like the HP G4 are definitely here to stay, and they're about to get a lot better with the addition of 2.2 million Android apps about to become available. Also, Gumdrop cases are pretty awesome, especially if they can withstand a drop like this. Hey, I wonder if it would protect it from an even higher drop. So we're gonna do a proper drop test from here on top of my roof. Basically, I'm gonna toss this little guy down there. And see how well it holds up to this kind of a drop. You ready? Don't try this at home. It's fine, I'll just ship it back and tell them it got damaged during transit or something, I don't know. So that's the HP G4 Chromebook, as well as the Chromebook Gumdrop protective cases. I definitely recommend you get both. Chromebooks, especially if you've been on the fence, are about to get a lot better with the addition of Android apps, and there's no better protective case than one that can withstand a 10-foot drop. I mean, that's a big deal. This combination is a no-brainer. Just make sure you actually put the case on your Chromebook, or it won't do you any good. I'll include a link below to a list of Chromebooks that are expected to support Android apps, so you can check if yours will be Android ready or if it's time for an upgrade. So what do you think? Are you interested in getting a Chromebook? Are you excited about the addition of Android apps? Let me know down below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I release new videos every week. And until next time, keep being awesome.